Hey guys, it's me, Flutterdash, and today I'm gonna react into another one of my friend's video, and and the video we're reacting to is titled "My Little Pony Toy and Shower Gel Re-upload Old," and in this video, he's basically the Shadow Key Pony is going to show his I don't know, like uh pl toy plushie and well, not plushie but soft toy and shower gel, I think, or just by the title. But I already seen the video, but yeah, I'm just going to react to it live and share my opinion about it. And and, and judging by the state of his room, it looks very, what's the word? It looks very big in my opinion, and he has a lot of space. I guess you could say he has a lot of space, and he has like a brick wall thing, but then maybe like paint, or I don't know. I'm assuming it's been painted on there, but I don't know. But let's get into this. Let's get into this reaction video.
Hello guys, it is me, and today I'm doing a review. Now, you might be thinking, what is this review on? You ain't
Just off the spot. I like how hang on, we go back. I like how he I like how he puts his hands together like a supervillain or something like that, or a mastermind, because like when someone does that, uh, uh it implies that it implies that they have something up their sleeve or something like that. But in this case, he has like a shower product and toys, so that's something.
thinking, what is this review on? You ain't got anything in your hand.
uh, well, well, he does have everything in his hand, but he's going to put in his hand, I'm assuming.
Well, I have got something, and it's a product. No, not a toy product.
Okay, well, that's a very interesting start to a conversation. I have a product. Okay, that's very interesting, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone has their own way of starting a conversation, and that's fine.
Product or merchandise. Well, I think it kind of is merchandise, but it's not a toy.
Okay, so what he said here is that so he basically got confused if it was a product or merchandise, and uh, they're kind of the same thing in a sense, because products merchandise is basically something that you created or someone else created. So I mean they're kind of the same, but that's that's how I see it.
And it's definitely not a toy or an action figure or whatever. But what I've got is this.
Okay. Okay, first thing off the bat, um, whoever made that, I just want to say whoever whoever made that cover for the shampoo clearly used some like Photoshop or whatever, because or you can't just make that in, like, you can't just create that in some ordinary software, like a free software, unless it's Paint, but you can't do that in Paint, so it has to be Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. And second of all, another thing I'd like to mention is that I feel like whoever made that just took just took like another product. It took off the sticker thing that was on there and just slapped whatever that thing is. So I mean, in my opinion, it's not their product really, but it's fine.
Pony. What's it called again? Bath and shower gel. There you go. I read it. It says it there. Bath.
Um, and and he just pointed out the label there, which is kind of obvious, really. But it's just funny how he had to actually point it out. You know, it's still funny.
Shower gel. So my mum actually got me this. Yes, I'm a brony.
So about the whole brony thing, in my opinion, people who are bronies shouldn't really feel ashamed of themselves, because like people, there are a lot of things that people feel ashamed of. Like, for instance, I'm friends with a weeb, and he's not ashamed of himself being a weeb, so I don't see why bronies should be ashamed of themselves being bronies. But that's my opinion. But I'm just trying to say that you shouldn't, I guess, shame someone for being something that they want to be.
Please don't pressure me, please, or send assassins to my house.
Okay, first of all, right? I don't think, I don't think people have enough brain cells to send assassins to your house, because assassins, I think assassins have more common sense than the people hiring them.
And kill me, because but yeah, so I'm a big fan of My Little Pony.
So am I recently, because back in September of like 2022, basically last year, I got bored one day. And I was aware that my friend, this guy here, obviously on screen, liked My Little Pony, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give it a chance. So when I watched the first episode, I was thinking, what is this? Like, what is this crap I'm watching? But the more I got into it, I learned to accept it, and just, what's the word? I don't know. Enjoy it, in a sense, because here's the thing, right? If you don't like something, it's just another way of saying that, you know, it's something new to try. Enough of me rambling. Like, let's actually continue with this.
Probably because, like, you can tell, because I have a Scootaloo plush.
Okay,
that's how you know I'm a big fan.
Okay, so
My Little Pony.
Okay, so recently, after getting my first job, I'm not saying where for personal reasons, but ever since I got my first job ever, I've actually started collecting plushies. Well, I guess plushies, yeah, plushies, and I found a seller on eBay from Japan, or it's like China, and she has a collection of MLP plushies, and I bought like £90 worth of plushies, which is basically like the main 6 ponies. But then recently I spent like £16 on a 7-member, which is Sunset Shimmer. She'll be here by hopefully this week, maybe, I don't know. But I honestly think the plushies are cute, and they're not good investments. I'm gonna be honest. Plushies aren't a good investment to get, but it's something I enjoy doing. So if you enjoy it, it doesn't matter.
And Scootaloo, yeah, is very, very, very cool.
Actually, she's pretty cool. Like, Scootaloo, sorry, is a pretty cool character in my opinion. Or is it she or him? I can't remember. It's probably she if I'm wrong, but it's fine. I don't have a good memory of every pony gender. But speaking of back to school,
you know what? I think this is going to be a toy and shower gel review because, bath and shower gel and toy review.
Okay, so this guy here is he's, in my opinion, he's a very interesting person because one minute he's very serious about something like My Little Pony, but then later on he'll kind of change. He'll kind of talk about something else, and he likes a lot of things because he likes a lot of things that I know of. And back when I was in like a secondary school with him, he would always talk about stuff like, I guess, Batman, Halo, what else? Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. And he I also remember one time in, I don't know, school, it's it's way so we had iPads back in school and secondary school, and he'd always play Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I think. I think 2 is in a bedroom, or was it 3? I can't remember which one was. And I don't know. He was so enthusiastic about those type of games.
So here's Scootaloo, of course. Now the reason why she doesn't have like a cutie mark is because I think this version of Scootaloo, yeah, she's a bit dirty.
Okay, so what he's trying to explain is that the reason why his version of Scootaloo doesn't have the cutie mark is because the version he's holding is the one before season 5, I believe, where the cutie mark Crusaders finally get their like cutie marks. And how do I explain it? I don't know really. Like that's all that's all I want to say. Like the version he has is basically the one before season 5.
Never mind. This version of Scootaloo is from, I think, season 1. I think it was season 1 to 2, I think, and then to 3. I can't remember, but yeah, this was definitely basically the first version of Scootaloo. Yes, they look the same, but that's the reason why this Scootaloo doesn't have a cutie mark. This is like from years ago, before the Cutie Mark Crusaders had their cutie marks and whatever. Yeah, she's got wings. No, they're not made out of like stuffing. The wings haven't got stuffing in them. The mane looks cool. As I said before, she's a little bit dirty because she's probably been on the floor so many times. So yeah, the mane looks.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't want to. Okay, yes. I didn't really want to talk that much because I want to let the video play on. But basically, I feel like toys like that one, they what's the word? They get a lot of germs on them because you put them on the floor. And when you're a kid, like you do that a lot with toys. You put them on the floor, you play with them. But at the same time, though, that's a bit like unhygienic. Not unhygienic, but it's a bit it's a bit silly to put toys on the floor later on later on at like older age.
Good. The towel looks good. But also, the towel bit is
Okay, but seriously though, those fingernails back in that day were mad. And another thing about him was another friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name for privacy for good reasons, but we would always tell him to cut his fingernails off, and he would and he would always try to refuse that request no matter what. And yeah, he never really cut them.
I haven't got this bit. The towel hasn't got any stuff in. Also, she's got dirt on the towel there. Oh my god, she needs to be washed though. Really nice.
Okay, yeah. So about the whole washing thing, could you not use like a wet wipe to clean it, or what? Unless you have one of those things to clean it, but I don't know. But besides that, I think you would have to put a wash machine to clean it up.
Nice detail on the eyes. Sorry, not well stitching on the eyes as well. It looks pretty neat. So does the mouth and the nose. Sorry, noses.
Well, nose actually, because it's one nose, and it's well, I don't know. It should be one nose, I think.
I guess. Why does she look like she has two noses? But yeah.
Once again, back to my previous statement about it having two noses. It's not one. It's not two noses. It's one nose, but it has two holes.
Also, the lines. Can't forget about the lines. And the shape looks really good as well. Also, there's the little sign here on the little label. Says like no children ages 0 to 3.
Well, of course it would have that. I mean, seriously though, why would you not put something like that on a toy? It's like what's the word? How do I explain it? It's like bringing a drone to your nephews. Well, not nephews, but if you bring a drone to a place with children, you shouldn't give the drone to children unless they can be trusted with that said drone.
So it means that basically kids that are 0 to 3 can't play with this, but adults don't care. They just think it's a plushie, so then they just buy them.
Well, to be honest, like that is what plushies are. They're just things that people collect as a hobby or something like that.
For 0 and 3-year-olds, but yeah, I don't know how this plushie can be a choking hazard. Like I don't know. Did you know that, Scooby?
I mean, to be honest, anything can be a choking hazard nowadays. Pillows, iPhones, what else? Rocks can be choking hazards. But basically, anything that causes your throat to not work properly can be a choking hazard.
No, I didn't know that either. But yes. Also the ears as well. It's good. Whatever. Alright, Scootaloo, are you ready to go back up the shelf? Alright.
Okay. Okay, that's a little. I would say that's childish, but to be honest, though, I think everyone's a bit childish in a way, regardless. regardless of how they try to hide it. I also want to comment that, you know, I don't put my plushies on the shelf. I put mine on top of my cabinets. I mean, I have like wardrobe.
There we go. So here is the shower gel, of course. Well, it's bath and shower gel, and yeah. So of course.
Well, to be honest, but bath and shower gel are two different things. Well, two different products, but a bit. But you can put them in like one container if you want.
It's a kind of like 3D, 2D shape. I guess you could say. Well, it's actually kind of diamond shaped.
Okay, so folks, I'm gonna attempt to use my mathematics here and say that's that's a well, not well, I want to say diamond shape. Well, I want to say oval as well, but what's the word? I don't know, but it's like I would say it's kind of like a diamond, to be honest.
I think people call it 3D diamond shape because there's no way that this is
a three-dimensional technically, but you know 3D works as well.
Cylinder, unless it's a squash cylinder. But yeah, so we've got the My Little Pony logo at the top here.
Okay. First of all, I think, honestly, I'm sorry, but whoever did that cover, they clearly didn't do every shade of that because you could see some white in there. But you know, it's fine. Some people aren't good at shading in things properly.
And then we've got, oh, I didn't see this one. And at the top of the My Little Pony logo, there's, I think, the company name. I don't think you guys can see it.
Okay, let's see what our company name is. Oh, it's. I think that's a Coco, or I can't know. I don't know what it is. Probably got Coco.
Wait, let me speak.
Oko.
Kagamo? Is
that okay, yeah, no, I think it's Kagamo.
Is that how you say it correctly? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's probably Kagamo.
But I think it says Kalgomo. And then we've got, of course, Twilight and Rainbow Dash. And
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna harp on this again. Whoever was in charge of creating that cover clearly wasn't he or she it did not like, you know, like he or she it did not paint everything properly. So
butterflies all around. And then we've got My Little Pony bath and shower gel, and then we've got the 400M
400 millimeters
L, which is supposed to sell 400 millimeters. I guess that's supposed to say, and then I don't know what the E stands for. Or it's just I don't know. So here's the back. The back is just here it is. Well, I think these are the ingredients.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, fine. So I can't read that because it's still a language I understand.
You guys want to have a look?
Hang on, wait. Yep. Actually, yes, there's bath and shower gel.
Getting closer. I'm not ingredient. And then this, I think he's done about codes. The
Oh, okay. There's company name. It's Coco Mo. Yeah, Kokomo.
Well, that one's the barcode, and I think this is also a barcode, and this one's And then we've got, of course, I don't know how to say that name.
Kokomo.
Mo, and then we've got Hasbro, and then we've got the Facebook thing here,
Okay.
cycle thing. This is something about Hasbro, something about their logo.
Okay, fine. Then, okay, fine. Okay, then whoever at Hasbro was tasked of whoever at Hasbro was chosen to create that front cover again. Oh God! Like learn to shade in the things properly, like the colors properly.
Whatever. There's a website here.
Yeah.
And also there's the website, don't know if you can see it, but it says www.co
Okay, I'm gonna read.
Information PRC is. Yeah, and also you've got this as well, this little logo here. No, I might have to ask my teacher that. Yes, my teacher to tell me what this or this symbol is of, like the but yeah, it looks good. I don't know what it actually smells like. I think I'll never know if
Oh, well, sadly, guys, I probably wouldn't be able to spell that because I have a blocked nose, and the problem with having a blocked nose is that you can't smell most things, but I can smell some things properly.
if I don't, use this.
Well, what's the point of having it if you're not going to use it? To be honest, but if you gave it to me, but if someone gave that to me, I would have to politely decline it because I have what you call eczema and the thing is, right, people who have eczema, like they can't use products with coloring. So I'm assuming that product has some form of coloring in it.
Sorry for repeating words, but yeah. By the way, it just looks pretty cool. It's purple.
I agree with him on there. It looks pretty cool, like design wise, but once again, right, whoever was in charge of shading the colors, whoever was in charge of doing the shading, was a bit lazy. I feel like.
It has your favorite characters on it.
Okay, I wouldn't say that Rainbow Dash is my favorite character on that cover on the channels because I don't know. I feel like Rainbow Dash is a bit cocky sometimes, and it could be like due to I don't know, arrogance or ego sometimes.
Because they're smiling because they want you to buy their product.
Or they're smiling because or they're smiling because they have to hide their um like what's like depression and sadness inside for money and stuff.
And of course, kids have I think they have basically. I think kids have like. I don't know if this was by accident or kids have been like messing about.
Okay, so okay, okay, so he's actually addressing it too, and I will agree with him that I feel like kids have actually touched it in the supermarkets or whatever and messed it up. So I kind of feel bad about crashing on the person in charge of it in Hasbro because maybe it wasn't their fault or maybe it was, I don't know, but whoever did, okay, here's the thing, if a kid did it, I won't be too harsh on a kid because kids are kids, but if it's like maybe like a grown up, yeah, sorry, but you're gonna have to learn to like do this like thing properly.
With the products, and that's why their main the characters, Twilight and Rainbow Dash's mains mains are,
Mains.
you know, pretty much scratched. Oh no, it's not just their mains. Oh my god. Twilight's fur looks alright. Wait, did horses even have fur? I guess. Twilight's, you know, face and that looks okay.
I see. In my opinion, I think the face looks alright. It's just the mains.
That's intact, and most of it is just damaged. Like, what happened, man?
I don't know, man. He just this was like, we live in a strange world where things like this happen. Products get ruined by either adults or children, and people still end up buying it because, you know, money, and they need the shower products.
What happened? But yes, that was my, I guess you can say, fluffy bath and shower gel review. I think this one is actually pretty short. But
Speaking of short, I apologize if this video is like 30 minutes long, but you know, but how do you explain how do you explain it? Part of like commentating videos or reacting to them is that you talk a lot, and I apologize if you guys kind of feel annoyed about me talking a lot in this video, but you know, like, like, you know, like, that's what you do a lot. That's what you do in reaction videos. You talk about your feelings and express them.
it's still good, and I like what I have, and I'm proud of being a brownie. So
I'm also proud of being a brownie too, because, you know, in my opinion, guys, you shouldn't feel ashamed of who you are. Like, you know, like for instance, like, if you're gay or something, that's like, and don't feel ashamed about being gay, because like that's who you are. And if someone tries to change you, then like that's not that's not someone you want to be with.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys found it interesting, please like the video.
I found this video very interesting because, you know, like, he seems to embrace the fact that he's a brony, and I feel like, you know, some people like these days refuse to embrace whoever they are. Either brony or weebs or whatever.
Subscribe. If you didn't, then that's just you.
I agree with him there, and I also agree with him that if you don't subscribe, then it's also then that's you, because you don't have to always like do what other people do, like for instance, subscribing to this guy here, because, you know, like, there are people who hate him and some people who like him, and if you like him, then that's good for you, but if you hate him, then you know it's your choice in the end. But yeah,
please don't hate me. Sorry, repeating myself.
it's it's all right, bro. Like we all do that, because, you know, it's all right.
Please don't hate me in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, bro. Saying that doesn't always work, because like, some people are still gonna hate you regardless of what you say. But, you know, it's fine, because, you know, as long as you know, as long as you know that you're right, then, you know, it shouldn't matter.
But yes, thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Hold on, let me get Scootaloo. Say goodbye.
Okay, that's very aggressive. Okay, first of all, that's very aggressive. You didn't have to raise your voice on on that thing because it's very innocent. Okay, yeah, so that's the reaction video to his toy and shower gel product review. Apologize if this video is too long. I'll try not to talk too much, but if I have something on my mind, I'm gonna speak it because it's my video, but I'll try not to speak too much in the future. But anyway, guys, see ya.